listeners, guys, welcome. It's been a few weeks, maybe a month, to be honest with you. I apologize. Not that you really care. Just to let you know what's been going on. I don't know when was the last. Let me take a look here. Last episode of the Sports Plus Life podcast. Um, it's been a minute. So, was it 92? I think it was 92. That's April. No way is April. April. What, April, May. We're beginning of June. Oosh. So yeah, it's been over a month. Um, Either way, welcome to the Sports Plus Life podcast. I've been traveling. Actually, when we say traveling would mean I'm going to different spots here, and I've been going to the same spots. A few weeks ago, I went to AEW Double or Nothing, which was amazing. One of the best shows I have ever been to. So exciting. The crowd was just ridiculous. The matches were very fun. It was Vegas. Vegas is always amazing. I tell you, man, if you guys never been to a wrestling show, and I've said this before, especially about AEW, you guys should go for sure. AEW show, if you have a chance, is coming around the area because they travel places WWE does not go to, and it's the fans are different. They're nerds. Nerds are the core. I mean, usually not. I always fear, I pay money for a lot of money for these. Actually, tickets weren't too bad when I got them. They were only like $60, so they weren't too bad. These weren't too bad. Um, but you always worry. I mean, at least I do about who I'm gonna sit around, and just wrestling fans in general. I kind of know what I'm gonna get, and I got exactly what. There was this dude behind me who was just loud the whole time. It was a girl, whoever she was. I don't know what they were. They were just loud. I mean, I think the guy naturally is loud. You know those people who don't know how to whisper. You know what I'm talking about? Just naturally loud. I think that was this dude. Especially during the Hardys and Hardy Boys. Always gonna be the Hardy Boys and the Young Bucks. Um, that he was crazy. He's like, oh my god, it was just I couldn't believe it. Just loud the whole match. And he was loud the whole the whole event in general. And everyone's nerdy, and it's whatever. You knew what you're gonna get. But there was this one dude. I have no idea where he came from. I don't know if he was. I don't think he was sitting next to me the whole time. He was down the road from me, and all of a sudden, CM Punk, Adam Page come on, and this dude is screaming at the top of his lungs, "Adam Page, you bum, you bum! You don't deserve to be in that in that ring, you bum! You're up." Dude, I'm not even kidding you. This guy I can't believe the guy didn't blow a vocal cord or something. Had an aneurysm because he was hurting, man. He did not like he did not like Adam Page for whatever reason, and I thought it was hilarious. But it came out of nowhere, and I couldn't even enjoy the main event because he was just yelling the whole time. But other than that, it was just great. It was beautiful, beautiful show. It was great. I had so much fun. Um, and 10 out of 10 would recommend it. I definitely will be back. I'll probably be back at Double or Nothing again next year in Vegas because this seems like to be their WrestleMania. Um, and I'm there for it. Amazing. 5 hours. I couldn't believe it. And I'm old. I'm old, but like I was there 5 hours, maybe even a little bit longer. Let's see here. Got there about 3 o'clock, 3:30. Waited in line. No, yeah, three something, like 3:25. Waited in line for about 45 minutes. Got in 4 something, and then left about 10. So that's almost 6 hours, 6 7 hours of just being there in general. Um, and I'm old and I only went to the bathroom once, and I enjoyed it that much. Maybe it was that I was just so connected to the show that that it was that good. I didn't even think about anything else. Maybe when you get older, people talk about peeing, and Oh, there's a restroom. I might as well go. Maybe it's just all mental, But I don't want to find out. You don't want to find out that it was all mental, and then physically you're just fucking pissing or shitting your pants. A lot has happened. While I was in Vegas, too, Champions League went on. Real Madrid won. It was lackluster, dude. I didn't like that game. Liverpool, the best team, couldn't finish for shit. Courtois played the game of his life. I got saved by that post a couple times. And Liverpool ended up scoring one goal, and that's all it took. One goal is all it took. And then Courtois went off and got engaged. I mean, the victor goes the spoils. How's that how it goes? What else has happened? The Manchester City won the league. Great final day to in the Premier League too, which obviously happened a long time ago. But I'm really looking forward to what's going to happen this offseason. I don't know whether the transfer window officially opened. I'm not 100% sure. Let's find out. Transfer window. Premier League. 2022. Tomorrow. Holy shit. Look at that. So tomorrow the transfer win. So today's the 9th, and then tomorrow the 10th of June. Holy shit, we're already in June. Will be the transfer window. We'll see what happens. Obviously, there's no secret here. Edgar Mr. A.K. Rodriguez is a Manchester United fan through and through, and I'm very excited to see what they do. Manchester City obviously locking up Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland. We'll see because just because you're a big dog, and this season wasn't that great for him. I want to tell you, you're a big dog in different leagues. The Premier League is different. I've seen a lot of people come in from French league like Falcao, come to Manchester United, buckle. I have seen who else? You have seen Timo Werner come from the Bundesliga, lead the Bundesliga in scoring, and just buckle here in the Premier League. It's different, man. It is very, very different. I told myself I wouldn't say a lot, but it just comes out. So remember, just accept me for who I am. Accept me for the person I am. We'll see what happens. Who's going to be where? Sounds like Sadio Mane is leaving Liverpool for Bayern Munich. Who knows what's going to happen? I mean, I'm excited. Eric Ten Hag being introduced as Manchester United's coach or head manager. What was it, like a few weeks ago? Probably right after the Premier League ended. He is hell-bent on making this team better. And I hope he does because we need it. What else has been going on? Oh, duh. Here in Colorado, a lot of stuff is going on. Avalanche are in the Stanley Cup Finals. The Denver Broncos have just been sold or have something in place with what the hell's his name? I have it right here. Oh, shit. I forgot his name. The Walmart dude. Heir to Walmart. Let me see. I gotta find his name here. The Walton Penner Group. They agreed to buy the Denver Broncos. Who is it? Isn't that the lady from Starbucks or something like that? They said is part of the crew. Let me see here. Carrie Walton Penner, husband. Hold on. Greg Penner, Melody Hobson, co-CEO of Aereo Investments, as well as chairman of the board of Starbucks. They are planning to also bring in Peyton Manning, as some sort of position, in some sort of capacity, which would be great for the Broncos. I mean, it's crazy because as long as he spent on the Colts, he does a lot for the Broncos, and I don't know. I mean, I don't know where that comes from. I mean, he spent here for 4 years, I think, 3-4 years. Won a Super Bowl with us. Ended his career here. Retired as a. Oh my God, dude! You guys hear that? Dude? Everyone, relax. That came out of nowhere. Jesus. Yeah, Peyton Manning, he does a lot for the Broncos, and he's very invested in this team. I hope so because he was. I think he had a group, like what is it called? A group invested or a group, um, with their name in the hat to purchase the Broncos. Obviously, didn't work out. I was kind of questioning how it would work out with, he would be owner of the Broncos, but also still do the Manning brothers simulcast on Monday Night Football, which we all love. Really, really fun. I don't know, but that's still pretty cool. The Broncos have been sold, and we'll see where this goes. This could lead to a lot of things. A new stadium. Obviously, new stadiums take forever. If they're done right, they need all Mexican construction group building the stadium. It'll take like a year or two. Like, won't even take that long. We'll be ready for the World Cup if we get announced as one of the host cities. um, I don't. Maybe you know what? I'm trying to think here. I don't know if this move was to host the World Cup. Do you think about the timeline? Next week they announce all the cities. Denver has been in consideration for one of those cities. We're all granted we are a long shot. Because I mean we've always been a long shot, right? World Cup should be held in the summer, right? This time it will be. World Cup this year won't be held until wintertime because of it being held in the desert in Qatar and extreme ridiculous weather, which it will always be hot over there. So we'll see what happens there. But normally, a World Cup is held during the summer, and who knows? Maybe the timeline's right. Putting a bid, just like Qatar. Qatar was able to put up all these stadiums in whatever years. How long ago? Well, they did have a little bit more time, right? I think because they got announced. When did they get announced? And yeah, I don't know. Hopefully this is kind of one of those ploys, and everything just falls in place for a new stadium. Where it will be, who knows? It won't be Denver. It'll probably be Aurora-ish, kind of out where there's space towards a stadium and stuff like that. That's it's what I'm thinking. But that'd be pretty cool. Host a World Cup, host a Super Bowl. Obviously, with the way all the stadiums are going, look at Minnesota, you look at Atlanta, SoFi, Cowboy Stadium, be one of those catalysts for new stadiums. Retractable roof, turf, or natural grass, switching to turf. The amount of concerts you could go to, amount of stuff you could hold. This opens up a whole lot of opportunities to hold different events. So we'll see. I think the timing might be off, but still, new stadium sounds pretty freaking good. I mean, that's kind of where it's all been, even with with new purchases, new relocations, with a lot of teams. A new stadium usually comes with it. With somebody like Walmart and their finances. It's not Walmart. I got to get the right name first. Well, it's just going to be the what is it called? The Wall. Hold on, everyone relax, please. Walton Penner Group is what it is. So it's like a group, not necessarily one person, but it is the heir of Walmart, daughter or son and daughter-in-law, I think is what it is, or the other way around. Usually a new stadium comes with it, so I'm excited. I hope that does happen. I hope we do get a new stadium to. I don't know. I'm sick and tired of being outdoors, especially in Denver. Man, it gets cold. It gets cold, man. In those cold games, and you want to watch. I remember going to the Browns game a couple years ago, and I was like, damn. And it wasn't even like. I don't remember if it was. It was like October. I can't remember what it was. But it's still like, it's cold. I got cold real quick. It's good. That's how it gets here. It gets warm when the game starts, and all of a sudden, boom, coldness. I can't do the cold, man, with my old age anymore. Sucks. Tell me about it, Um, um, but very excited. Obviously, Broncos have put in great pieces, not only, in the front office, the team in general, but the physical team. I've talked about it. Russell Wilson, all the numerous signings, DJ Jones. I can't think off the top of my head. I'm going to tell me. Getting Nick Bonito from Boomer Sooner, Oklahoma, in the second round of the draft. A lot of good picks. A lot of good pieces being put in place. And I don't know. I don't know if they still have more in them. I think they do. In there's mandatory OTAs and mandatory something going on next week, I think. We're gonna know more. We're gonna know more about Deshaun Watson here pretty soon. Man, what a cluster F, huh? What a cluster F they put themselves into, the Browns. You have a franchise quarterback. Finally, you have a franchise quarterback, and you go get Deshaun Watson and pay him $230 million guaranteed, right? So I think it's guaranteed. I don't know what the bylaws or what the conditions are of the guaranteed money. He might even play this year. There's a good possibility he might not play or not be out half of the season, because there's no way their NFL is going to let him, with more allegations. All this new stuff just keeps coming out about him. There's just no way. I just don't see it happening. That's interesting. I'm going to keep my eye on that. And I just don't think I don't like. I mean, you guys know I'm a Baker Mayfield guy. I don't like the way they've been portrayed for trying to win games, for playing injured. Everyone just dragged him. No one's dragging Deshaun Watson for this. They're just like, oh, we'll see what happens. No one's dragging him. This guy. You know why I knew he was a piece of shit? Is when that video came out of him hanging out with Mia Khalifa. That's when I knew he was a piece of garbage. Like, you just don't hang out with porn star. Like, it's a porn star. We're having fun. We're friends. You don't do that, dude. Fuck out of here. We gotta keep our eye out on that. We'll see what happens, man. They're gonna have to. I don't know how they're gonna make this right with Baker. They're gonna need Baker, or make a trade or something stupid. But they did pick up. What did they pick up? They just picked up. Damn backup, didn't they? Who did they pick up? No, with the Dolphins. Keenum? No. I forgot what they swooped up. They picked up a back. I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know. I can't remember off the top of my head. I'm rusty. I keep doing this to myself. I take these long, ridiculous breaks. My fault. I am back. I am back on this track because sports is heavy right now, right? Not to mention, let's get off the topic of football, of Deshaun Watson. Let's get on something good. Let's get on something cold. Let's get on something icy. Let's get on the Colorado Avalanche. You guys have heard me. If you guys have followed the podcast, I wanted, at the beginning of the season, I wanted to get more into hockey. I did. Especially this Avs team, for obvious reasons. I mean, I could watch them easily. Unlike the Denver Nuggets. Shout out to the MVP, Jokic. What the hell? I forgot his name. Jokic. I forgot his first name. Nikolai Jokic. Oh my God, dude. Why did I do that? Shout out to the Joker, MVP. I hope, before we get to the Avs, I hope that the Nuggets figure out their shit with Comcast, Kroenke in general, figured out their shit with the Comcast, and we were able to watch these damn Nuggets more. This was a special year for Nikola Jokic, and we weren't able to witness anything except if we didn't have, we had to have what? I think it was only DirecTV, maybe? I don't even know if Dish had it. I don't even know. Had carried the Local Nuggets game. Um, we'll talk about basketball here in a second. One thing I just couldn't. I thought I liked basketball for a little bit. It was going good, and then all of a sudden I was like, ugh. Just listening to these announcers, just listen. I just can't. Anytime Golden State, Mark Jackson for some reason has to call all the Golden State games, and just listening, I'm just choking on Steph Curry, and just like it's just ridiculous, you know. Everyone's just like, oh, Draymond Green, this. He's a trash can of a basketball player. Klay Thompson, God, what a. Okay, we'll talk about it in a second. Anyways, talking about the Colorado Avalanche, 2 sweeps. We are 4 wins away from being Stanley Cup champions. Right now, we're on resting period. We swept the Oilers. Same thing with the Oilers. When I was just talking about commentary, listen to that team on TNT they have. Well, they have Wayne Gretzky, former Oiler. The black dude, I forgot his name off the top. Former Oiler. Biz Nasty, I can't remember his name. He's not a former Oiler, but still. I didn't like that. And then they brought up a bunch of former Oilers, a bunch of legendary. I was like, dude, what am I watching right now? Show some respect. And the Avalanche just beat it out of them. Avalanche we're just the best team. And that's, they just been the best team in the playoffs so far. And shout out to the Tampa Bay Lightning. They shouldn't be there. I think they won the play-in or whatever the hell that was to get in. And then now they're in the semifinals of the Eastern Conference against the Rangers. Series are tied 2-2. Hopefully this goes a full 7 games. And they don't get rest. Hope wishful thinking, right? You never know what's going to happen, but Tampa Bay's looking to go, 3 in a row, right? Am I trolling as the what do they say? The streamers would say, am I trolling? Let me find out here. So Tampa Bay Lightning 2021, 2020. So they're going for 3 in a row. And I hope it doesn't happen. Either way, either team has to play the Avalanche, and this is a ridiculously good team. Obviously, no Kadri, Nassim Kadri, who made a statement in the first round. Was it the first round? No, second round against those losers. What are those losers' names? I see. That's my memory is just garbage like that. Maybe it'll pop up here. No, it doesn't matter. Wasn't it Dallas Stars? Montreal? Was it Montreal? No. Was it the Flames? No. It doesn't matter anymore. It just doesn't matter. I was getting hurt. Taking a legal hit by Evander Kane, douchebag Kane. But this team has just stepped up. Converse stepped up. Obviously, McKinnon has showed his interest in all these games. Landeskog, Cale Makar, one of the best players ever to play in a long time. Darcy Kemper hopefully be coming back. With Franco playing his ass off, filling in decently, getting a shutout. This is a good team, a very, very good team, well coached, well composure. That last game against the Oilers, was it 6-5? I think it ended up being 6-5. Went in overtime and just had to battle back. And, I have been thoroughly impressed with the Colorado Avalanche for obvious reasons, but I have had a lot of fun watching hockey, and I think that translates why I started watching NBA, and I'm just like, ugh. These guys are tough, flying on the ice, flying in the sky on these skates with the stick, elegance, beauty, just beautiful, and then crashing in these boards, hitting the shit at each other, taking sticks to the face, pucks to the face. Yeah, it's been fun. And I hope this ends with the Colorado Avalanche raising the Stanley Cup. Was the first time in 2000. I remember 2000. It was 2001, and I'll never forget that. I was in high school, junior year in high school, and I remember my soccer coaches. He was like, "Dude, I'm having a party." He was in college, and I was just doing. He's like, "Dude, come over." He's like, "Yeah, dude, what's up, man?" He's just cool, and he gave me a cup for what's it like a beer keg cup, like a solo cup. He's like, "Yeah, man, here you go." I was like, "Cool." Oh, I never forget that. We got messed. I remember that. I don't think we got messed up, but it was cool. But 2001, 21 years later, we were in the finals, and hopefully raise it again, man. This is a special team. One of those teams that was drafted, was built, not bought, like a lot of other teams you see. We I have to get my sweater. Get my sweater, go to the parade. I'm thinking ahead. We got to eye on the prize here, okay? But yeah, I watch hockey and then I switch over to basketball. And I'm just like, dude, I don't like last night's game, right? Like even the second game of the finals, between Boston, the Celtics, and the Golden State Warriors. Jaylen Brown, I think it was it Gary Payton Jr.? I can't remember. Jaylen Brown had his hands like this, right? I don't even think he touched that. If he did touch anything, it was just the jersey. And there was a foul called, right? And then I'm just like, I just couldn't believe it. And then the fouls that are called, Steph Curry's fouls, dude, they're just so obviously, they're just horrible. They're just obvious, just fouls and blatant dives. Just like I saw last night, I saw the kid that was so special first round. What's his name? Not Porter. Wait, is it Porter? Otto Porter is what I'm thinking about. Is it? No, what the hell's the kid's name? God damn it. Now I have to look it up because Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole shot a shot, right? Shoots it, and he's not even like trying to land. He's just trying to fall right away. No one's even before he even gets into his vicinity. He just falls right away, trying to get a call. And then from watching hockey to watching that, it just disgusts me, you know. And then watching Draymond looking like a dumb fuck. He just looked stupid last night, and I don't know, man. I don't know when he's. I don't get it sometimes, man. I just can't. It started out great. It was a decent season, right? And now we get into. I just don't. Some of these referees are just not on the same page, and people get lost in the translation of what a foul is and what isn't a foul, and blah blah blah, and why a second tech shouldn't be given, even though a first tech has already been given. Oh, we're in the playoffs. Oh, we're in the finals. This foul shouldn't be given, but it would have been given if it was regular season, and this and that. Like, we're not on the same book here. But with all that, Boston Celtics are up 2-1. And if anyone thought that this was going to be a cakewalk for the Golden State Warriors, you did not watch the Boston Celtics play at all this year. They are a strong team. They are a good team. And they've shown Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Al Horford, everyone else. They've played very well, and they're coached well. I think the coach, if I'm not mistaken, is the assistant coach. Was a Greg Popovich study, right? I think, and they're well disciplined. It's been fun to watch the Boston Celtics. It just has been fun. There's upside and there's downside. Upside is if the Celtics win, you don't have to hear the Golden State Warriors, or you don't have to hear about Draymond Green or any of that bullshit. Downside is Boston fans' heads are going to go like this. Even bigger. Oh, here's another title. How they like them apples. Blah, 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 blah. Going to park the car. Probably flip some cars over. So upside and downside. But it's been fun watching the Celtics. Yeah, straight up. Jason Tatum, Kobe Bryant, Black Mamba, protege. You see Kobe Bryant and this kid. You saw him last night doing a little turnaround, a little shake, and then the turnaround. Uh, I hope they win. Hope they win, man. That's they earned it, man. They've played very very well. They beat who did they beat? They beat the Nets, the Sixers, and the Miami Heat. Um, while the Golden State Warriors have beat a depleted Nuggets team. Who else did they beat? They beat the Nuggets. They beat the Grizzlies, who got hurt. No Joe Morant. Okay, let's talk about that. And then they also beat the Suns, who were hurt as well. They had a lot of injuries. Let's talk about that. They had a lot of injuries, and now they're playing a full-on healthy team with all their stars. Um, I still think, yeah, the Celtics are the better team. I think they're gonna win. If they win this next game at home, up 3-1, I don't see Golden State doing it. I just don't see them doing that comeback shit. But it's been exciting. It's been exciting. This is a big reason why I wanted to come back too. I'm kind of picking. I was like, so we're sitting back. There's a bunch of baseball. Obviously, baseball drags on. I mean, the Angels aren't looking too good right now. They lost like 14 in a row. They one of the best players in the world, and they have two. They only have Bryce Harper. Or, no, they have. What the hell's the other dude's name? Trout. Isn't he playing? See, I didn't even know. I barely found out that they were doing bad, but I just saw the memes. Poor Otani looks so sad, dude. I think guy pitches and hits. I mean, what else do you guys want the fucking guy to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, let's go. Let's pick it up. Let's get it together. Who does Bryce Harper play for now? Dude, see, this is how good Bryce Harper really isn't, because I don't even know where he plays. The Phillies. What is their record? Oh yeah, 22-29, and they just fired Joe Girardi. Come on, man. That's how baseball is, though. Chris Bryant was one of the best players that around. Then he tanked off, and then the Rockies signed him, and it's like, baseball's weird, right? It's very hard to be consistent in that game, a game that you need to be consistent in, right? I mean, he's only made a few right now. How long is Otani gonna be able to hold up his bargain, his end? You got someone like Aaron Judge playing pretty decently. Manny Machado's played well all year. Who else? I can't think off the top because I really have been neglecting baseball a little bit. You know what else has been going on? Golf, of all things. Live Golf is a separate entity or a separate organization or tournament from the PGA tournament. And who's here, I got it right here. I got it right here. So there have been some, let's see here. Here are notable names, right, that have gone over to Live. And some of these are started. It says informed the PGA Tour that they had resigned their membership. Okay. Sergio Garcia, Dustin Johnson is another name. Phil Mickelson being the biggest name. Ian Poulter, Lee Westwood. Some of the big names here that are playing in that tournament. And obviously PGA has suspended. These are players suspended by the PGA Tour because they've gone over to Live to play in this tournament, which is in London, I believe. And that's huge. I mean, that's crazy, right? I didn't even know this was happening. I didn't see Phil Mickelson for a while, and I was like, I wonder what's going on. I wonder if he's injured. Maybe he's been working on this. Maybe this has been going on. It sounds like it's time for a change. It's one of those things where this shit is just so old. The PGA, someone's like, we got to do something about it. I mean, it's just the same old thing all the time. And when I know more, I'm going to talk about this because I just saw it today. I just saw it yesterday, and yeah, I'm not gonna speak. I'm gonna find out more about this because this is pretty interesting, right? Competition. And PGA was like, I don't want you guys coming. It's like a membership. It's just weird. I don't like the whole PGA premise, anyways. But we'll see what happens. That's that's funny. It's kind of like AEW in WWE right now, right? Very similar. Very similar to that. In the sense that there comes this upstart organization getting people over from the other organization to make a name for themselves. We'll see. I'm excited now. I'm excited to see what happens. But we are in June. Basketball's on the end. Hockey's on the end. Baseball's still in the middle of their season. We'll see where this golf thing goes. Football, but by the time we know it, football training camps will be in session next month. And I'm excited. Hard Knocks? What's the Lions? That's kind of dumb, man. Lions. You gonna get someone better? Why the hell Lions? Yeah, I don't get it. How do they choose this? Do people just say, nah, we want to be a part of this? Like, is it the coach? Or is it the manager? Is it PR? Like the Lions. The Colts were... So the training camp, you're going to have the Lions, right? Is there going to be a live one like they did with the Colts, which I actually never really watched? But I should. Is there going to be a live one with the Colts? That'd be great. That'd be... maybe. Who knows? Maybe there's another live one. We'll see. Anyways, that's it. That's all I got. I'm losing my breath, obviously, as you could tell. I did work out today. I'm getting in better shape. I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you do tune in, go ahead and like, share, subscribe, hit all the bells. Comment down below wherever you're at, whether it be YouTube, wherever. Leave me a star rating, 5-star. Leave me that Meltzer star rating. I appreciate you guys very much being patient with me. I am back. And you know what else is going on this weekend? Oh, I'll put some. I don't know. I'll put a little Instagram thing out. My lady Valentina Shevchenko is fighting this weekend. I will see you guys later. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Follow me on Sports Plus Life, Instagram and Twitter. YouTube.com/Sports Plus Life. MRAKACO, Instagram and Twitter. And TikTok, Sports Plus Life. So follow me. Say what's up. And I will see you guys next time.